Hello everyone, I am CoolGuy, and today we're going to be talking about builds, and I'm very excited to start talking about these. I have a ton of them, and we're going to start going through them. And when using these builds, I have them for all the subclasses. Some are good for PvE, some are good for PvP, and some are good for both combined. But with these builds, we're going to be going against the grain a little bit, using some forgotten perks, using some forgotten exotics, sometimes pairing them together. Some of them are very powerful when used correctly, and some of them are just flat out fun. And remember, that is the main thing, guys. Don't ever forget that. This is supposed to be fun. Some are using it with friends, some are going with them solo. They can be put together as a change of pace. Some require a main challenge, and that brings us to our very first build. It's a challenge build. We're going to be covering the Surgeon from the Gunslinger. We can have a lot of fun with the Gunslinger, and he has a couple of things that other subclasses don't have. So we're going to be focusing on the throwing knife. And I play Chain of Woe and Gunslinger's Trance when I go Gunslinger, but there are a couple of skills in the tree that need some attention. The goal and the challenge of this build is to throw as many knives as possible, and believe me, there are plenty. You're going to get a lot, but not only that, to try to get precision headshots with the throwing knife. So let's talk about the skill tree and what we're trying to accomplish. The grenade, it's going to be your preference. I prefer the incendiary grenade. It does a 170 base, and it does some bird damage, so we can try to get that throwing knife finish. We have the golden gun, gunfighter, reduces the cooldown of golden gun. Throwing knife, circle of life. Precision kills with throwing knives reduce golden gun's cooldown. Scavenger, picking up ammo reduces the grenade and throwing knife cooldown. Gambler's dagger, gain an additional throwing knife. And to top it off, we are using the Monte Carlo with the Frosties. Ideally, you want to run a 5 intellect and a 5 strength build, like a 515 or a 525 if you're lucky. I'm going to be running a 444 in the highlight section with the live gameplay commentary to try it out, but this is how the build works. It's complete synergy. We start off with 2 throwing knives, and we want to land those to the head, because if we do, we get Circle of Life, and that reduces the golden gun cooldown. And to stack, in the background, we have Primary Gunfighter for reducing the golden gun a little bit more out of the gate. The goal of the build is to get your super as fast as possible. It is very difficult. You have to be a surgeon. So while we're doing this, and say our knives are on a cooldown, they're not there, we don't have any at all, we have 3 important things helping us. Number 1, the Frosties. This is a very aggressive build that we're talking about today, because while you're moving, we're getting our throwing knives back and getting our melee back just by simply running. Then we have Scavenger. Each time you pick up a brick, you get a huge buff to your cooldown. This also counts for primary bricks. So if you kill an enemy, run over their body, they might have a primary brick, and you can scavenger it. And also, we have a lot of special ammo now, every minute. So you can go box to box to box, running to them, getting the cooldown from the Frosties, then a big buff from the actual box. So these two things together, the Scavenger and Frosties, will get you a lot of knives. But the icing on the cake is the Monte Carlo. Dealing damage reduces the melee cooldown, so that's your throwing knife. And there's also a chance that a kill with the Monte Carlo will instantly reset its cooldown and you get a knife out of thin air. So after your 2 knives are thrown and you're all out of them, you're moving. You're constantly moving. You're trying to go box to box as well, getting that special ammo. Killing enemies with the Monte Carlo to get even more of a cooldown and sometimes a full reset. But again, the end goal is the headshot from the throwing knife to get that little extra golden gun super. So here's the clip. This is the dream. Notice in the beginning I have no knives and I almost have 1 cooled down, and the Monte Carlo gives me 1, and all of a sudden now we have 2. Then it's go time. This is what we're trying to accomplish.
Their honor is shattered. 2 for 1. Yes! 3 down!
So that's the challenge. I'm going to leave you with a 6v6 live gameplay highlight commentary talking about all this so you can see it work. You can see the action of it all. Thank you guys for watching, and go out there and unicorn some people. Alright, so we just found a game, and we're on the Surgeon build, and I call it that because you have to be precise, and it's difficult. It's so difficult to do. And I'm probably going to die a lot, but the whole goal of this is to have fun. This is the type of Destiny I like to play. I really like to play this type of Destiny. And I've been using this for about 1.5 years, and it got infinitely better with the Frosties. So again, in kind of a review, we have Primary Gunfighter, or Gunfighter, so that reduces the golden gun cooldown. We have 2 knives, and with those 2 knives, we want to get precision kills to reduce the golden gun cooldown. So quick kills to try to get that super. Now, technically, 5 right here is going to be better. 5 right here is going to be better. So a 515 or a 525. But I'm trying the 444 tier 12 split. So that's the goal, to do that. But how do we get there? We have 3 entities that are really helping it out. First Scavenger, really good perk. Doesn't even matter if you're running this build. Very good perk. So every time you hit a primary brick, so off of a dead body, or a every minute special ammo, so you can hit all the ones on your side, you can get all of your stuff back pretty much. Like, it's so insane. And just by running there, that's the second part, we have the Frosties. So just by running there, we are getting cooldowns to our grenade and melee. And on top of that, hits with the Monte Carlo are going to be giving, and I run aggressive ballistics. That's to get the 66, 3 headshots, or a little bit more damage to the body for the throwing knife. But just by hitting the, where's like the actual perk at? Oh, it's over here. So dealing damage, we get a little bit of that cooldown back, and sometimes a kill with the Monte Carlo is going to fully reset the cooldown. So let's pay attention to those. I'm probably gonna die because it's a very aggressive class, and that's kind of what it's all about. That was a horrible grenade, and I'm kind of choked off. Come on, buddy. And he wasted his grenade, so we're just gonna go all the way behind him. We're actually gonna catch the people spawning out here. All right, we missed one. No, I got him. Please, 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 please. Necrochasm. This is the best game ever. All right, so they're gonna be in that back right spawn. Got him. All right, so we're cooking with fire. Look how we're running. We're gonna have another cooldown. We're gonna hit this box. Oh, no, we're not. It's mine. No. That flew directly by my face. I don't agree with that. But if I would have known that headshot, then hit the box, we'd have been in really good shape. So we're gonna hit this spawn because I spawned over here. It's pointing me in this direction, so we know that they're over here. You're done. You're gonna burn out. So we're focusing on Monte Carlo kills to try to get a knife back. We're running. We have one. Help little homie out here. We have Golden Gun. So it might be one of the first supers in the game. Oh, no, no, no. Thought that was a suppressor. Let's go! This is what it's about, boys. This and girls. This is what it's about. We're gonna bank that off the wall. Got a Carlo kill, it reset it, so now I have both my knives again. Help out my peeps. So we're gonna keep these knives, constantly getting back. Oh, really? Alright, so we're gonna back out, we're low. Super low. Some of the best throwing knives I've done in a while this game. So we're hitting them a lot. We're gonna try to get another super. Generally at the 9-minute mark without this setup. I like your style with the solars, bro. You're gonna jump. I know you're gonna jump. We're gonna wait for you to jump. I can be here all day, bro. Now I got backup. Now I got super backup. You're just gonna die tired. Alright. I'm gonna go help out my teammates. Oh, it's superception. It's too far. We're gonna go right back. We're gonna throw this grenade. If I see any red, there it is. Oh! Catch spawn? Spawn? No? Yes? Alright, we're gonna get our grenade back real quick. Like that. Alright, let's see if we can get back to some throwing knife kills. We're gonna rotate out here. We're the best team of randoms you've ever seen. Like. Alright, last word. We gotta make this quick. No. That's not gonna work. So we got 2 golden guns. I mean, we had help from orbs, but we had 2 golden guns before. Alright, I had a knife. I didn't know if I had a knife. I should have been paying attention. That needs to stop, Destiny. Just that needs to stop. I don't think we're going to get the 3rd golden gun, but look, we're going to get definitely a grenade. Half of a knife. Alright, so we know that they have heavy back here, so we're going to have to play it kind of close. This guy's going to smash, or just kind of, suicide that. Alright, teammates We can do this.
Yes. You and your allies move as one.
Hey, I don't want any of that, dude. That Titan flying in, we don't want any of that. We're rotating the spawns really well. That's gonna kill me. I know you heard it. That was sick. That was so sick. XXL Jigsaw. Alright, so we have a couple more. We're gonna catch this spawn because our team died out here. That means there definitely is someone. Let's go. Double kill for extra super. No. So another thing, when you chain the two knives, that's super, if that makes any sense. Any type of chained thing, like any metal. So like, say you get a Scout's Honor for like getting 3 headshots with the or 3 kills with the Scout rifle. It counts that. So if you pair that with a double kill, that's where the super energy really comes from. So the game's over.
Well done.
I had an absolute blast. I mean, I went positive. We had some really good throwing knife kills, but that's what the class is all about. I threw a lot of knives that game, and I could have thrown more. And on your bigger maps, like your Frontier and your Widow's Court, you can throw a lot, guys, a lot. Like, I'm gonna look back and see how many I threw. It probably wasn't as many as I wanted to, but you can throw a lot. We went 13-9, right? We had a 144, but we were top on the team with a very horribly rolled gun. But how many assists did we get? We had 14 assists. We were a good team player that game. So that's the Surgeon build. Let me know how you guys like it. Get back to me in the comment section. And until the next one, I am CoolGuy.